Rick Ross unleashed a new song today called Idols Become Rivals, where he fired a whole lot of shots at Birdman. Rose spoke about the song with Billboard, saying, "It's basically me writing a letter to someone in the game that I looked up to damn near the most, and I hate what things have come to." The title of the song actually comes from a line Drake spit on 2010's Thank Me Now. Meanwhile, the beat samples Camilo Sesto's Agua de dos Rios, a song Jay-Z once sampled for his emotional ballad, Where Have You Been? And much like Jay, Rose spends the track chastising someone he once wanted to be just like. There's a lot to unpack, but let's start with taking a look at some of the most vicious jabs, starting with this one.
Catholic record labels, niggas getting raped, boy. Birdman's a priest, moans in his synagogue. Publishing is a sin, repent, forgive me, Lord.
Ross compares Cash Money to the Catholic Church, using the church's child molestation scandal as a metaphor for Birdman's shady business practices, something Lil Wayne is all too familiar with. Wayne has been signed to the label ever since he was about 14 years old, but in 2015, he filed a $51 million lawsuit against them. That suit has yet to be resolved. But that Catholic priest line doesn't just apply to Lil Wayne. Ross also brings up a number of other classic Cash Money artists.
Knew that you would never visit BG. Turk came home, take that boy a 3-piece.
Just like Lil Wayne, BG and Turk were also signed to Cash Money as teenagers in the 90s. BG left the label in the early 2000s over, you guessed it, financial disputes. In 2002, he told MTV, "I looked up to them and respected them. I felt like they wouldn't do me like that, but I was wrong. Baby calls himself the Birdman, but he wants to bird feed me." Sadly, as Ross alludes to, in 2012, BG was sentenced to 14 years in prison for a gun possession charge. Meanwhile, Turk also spent 9 years in prison himself, but he was released in October 2012. In 2015, he also sued Cash Money for $1.3 million, claiming he was never paid for any of his music. The case was settled out of court.
And pray that Manny Fresh will get to see the light.
Manny Fresh produced just about all of the Cash Money classics from the 90s and early 2000s before leaving the label in 2004. Manny told Smack DVD, "I left Cash Money because of money, scratch, moolah." So what did Birdman do with all the money he allegedly stole from all his artists? Well, according to Ross,
"You stole them boys' pub and bought a foreclosure. Scott Storch demons in it, which is more poison."
In 2012, Birdman actually bought the Miami mansion of producer Scott Storch after it was foreclosed on in Storch's bankruptcy filing. And then, apparently, Birdman installed gold toilets in his new mansion. And it's not just the label's artists that Rose accuses Birdman of robbing.
Last request, can all producers please get paid?
Over the years, many people who've produced on Cash Money albums have sued the label for compensation, including Carter 3 producers Playing Skills, Jim Johnson, and most notably, Bangladesh. At the very end of the song, Ross brings up what hurt him the most, seeing his longtime friend and collaborator, DJ Khaled, deal with Birdman. Ross claims Khaled was loyal, but still left the label in a hole. Khaled was once signed to Cash Money, and he released 3 albums on that label, We the Best Forever, Kiss the Ring, and Suffering from Success, all of which produced either a gold or platinum single. But in 2015, Khaled left the label. And that's only the half of it. Ross also makes some unverified claims accusing Birdman of wearing a fake watch, needing protection in Miami, and being a cokehead. We'll see if Birdman responds, but in the meantime, subscribe to our channel for even more genius news.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. All 3 of y'all. Put some respect on my name. You understand me? I ain't got no more talk. I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Put some respect on my name. 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 All 3 of y'all. Put some respect on my name. You understand me? I ain't got no more talk. I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Y'all finished or y'all done?